Welcome back. You're still watching Morning Live. Now, despite our accomplishments, we will continue living in bondage if the mind is not free. This is a phrase from Tirelo Phulwane's new book titled Experiencing the True Freedom. The book is packed with subjective experiences over some challenges Tirelo faced, including rejection, self-condemnation, handling criticism, and becoming self-sufficient. And she joins us on Zoom now to tell us more about her offering. Tirelo, good morning. Welcome to Morning Live. Give us a brief synopsis of what the book is about.
Good morning, and thank you so much for having me. The book is titled Experiencing the True Freedom, which speaks of freedom in different aspects according to the chapters that are in the book. It contains 7 chapters. Chapter 1 speaks about knowing yourself, understanding who you are emotionally, psychologically, and knowing your weaknesses and knowing what your abilities, what you can and what you cannot do. And I believe that once you get to know yourself, you have definitely broken free. And chapter 2 will speak about understanding the influences that people have the impact of the opinions people have in our lives. That's overcoming what will people say. And it also speaks about having the mind of an overcomer, a mind that relentlessly rises above challenges, a mind that is always looking for a way out. And it also speaks about identifying sources of strength in those days when you feel down, in those days when you feel like you can't take it anymore. There must be something that really helps to pick your energies. It also speaks about looking at different mindset, a fixed mindset and a mind that challenges, a mind that refuses to accept the status quo.
Mm-hmm. Now, you say that freedom starts with in our minds and how we interpret challenges. Unpack this for us.
Okay, it starts with how when you look at your situation, how do you define it? Do you define it as something that cannot be solved? Is it something that is too big for you? Is it something that cannot be undone? Is it something that cannot be fixed? That's where it all starts. And our battles are also fought and lost in the mind. If your mind is not in the right space to overcome, there is nothing that you definitely will win in any battle you come across.
You know, you speak about internal battles. What are they? How can one know when they're faced with them?
Internal battles are mostly the causes of anxiety, stress, and depression. I believe everybody is going through that. It would just matter to what extent are you suffering such battles. For me personally, I was somebody that suffered from self-condemnation. I did not see anything good in me. I did not see myself in a positive light. I also suffered rejection, as you mentioned. So those were the battles that I was fighting inside me, and nobody could see them.
But how did you recognize them? How did you pinpoint that, no, man, this is what I'm going through at the moment?
Okay, I'm one person that loves writing, so I write down my emotions. Mm-hmm. I write down my feelings. When I'm happy, I write down. When I'm upset, I write down. When I'm frustrated, I write down. So over the years, I've been putting my feelings on writing. And one day I went and visited my notebooks. And that's when I realized, no, man, there is a pattern here of a behavior that I am picking. One other thing I picked is that I'm a confused person. I have not really figured myself out. I was one person that would go with the flow, but I was not even able to put my foot down sometimes, and I compromised so much of my beliefs and value system.
Now, you also go on to say that reading this book, we will have a better understanding of our, daily struggles. Tell us a little bit about this.
Daily struggles, we all go through challenges every day. And if you are not challenged, I believe that you're not growing. So daily struggles are maybe you have to be in a sitting of people that somehow you don't agree with, or you are not in the same light with, or you have something that you have to deal with on a day-to-day basis. That's what I'm referring to.
And for someone who's currently feeling lost and weak, what would you say to them?
I would encourage them to pick up strength, find the source, the main source of the cause of what led you to those feelings and deal with the source and pick up strength, because you can't lay a bed where you have fallen.
Now, this book was written with Christian perspectives and, quotes from the Bible. Why was this an important part or an important aspect of writing this book?
Firstly, I must say that I am a Christian, and it's important for me to mention that because one will have to understand from what perspective am I writing. For somebody that doesn't have the Christian background, may better with understanding, because it's a matter of believing what you are when you are in a difficult situation. You don't see it, but you believe that it is about to happen and it's possible.
I want to talk about the title, Experiencing the True Freedom. I mean, what is true freedom?
True freedom is something that is not based on material things. It is not based on where you stay, what car you're driving, where you work. It comes from within. And when you have gotten it, you will experience so much happiness despite what you see, despite what you hear, despite what people are saying about you, despite your suffering and despite your lack.
All right. Tirelo, thank you so much for talking to us. Tirelo Phulwane, good luck on the book. Thank you so much for talking to us. We were in conversation about her new book titled Experiencing the True Freedom. All right, let's take a quick ad break. We say good morning to our SABC 2 viewers after